Okay, ladies, I'm going to show you how to burnish Candy is Dandy. I didn't know if anybody really knew what that was. I've been doing my nails for around 3 years, going on 4 probably, and I've picked up quite a few little tips and tricks through the years. But, so I'm using gel, and I'm going to do 1 coat. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to press it into the Candy is Dandy. I like to use cupcake liners. 1, these swatches are gigantic, and 2, I can kind of manipulate the dip. So this one, I'm just going to cure normally, 30 seconds-ish. Depending on your lamp wattage is how fast it will cure. So then I'm going to shake this, kind of like wiggle it, get all those little pretties up to the top so that I'm ready for my next dip. So this time, I'm going to brush this off, and I'm going to do my base coat. Sorry, I'm a very shaky person. Always have been. Thanks to my dad. So, I'm gonna do a base. Plus, I had 2 cups of coffee and no food, so there's that. This time, I'm going to cure it for 10 seconds. Don't dip it yet. That way it's still tacky, but it's not sticky. So just 10 seconds. And then I'm going to put it on just the very top of this glitter. So just trying to pick up, flakes. This stuff, if you blow on it, it's gonna be everywhere. Make sure you get as much as you can on there. So see, sorry, it's kind of awkward. This swatch is ridiculous. Can you imagine if your nails were this big? You'd be like, oh, see that sucker? Okay, and since it's still sticky, you're going to kind of paint it like with a little like stubby brush. I don't know what's on it. And you're going to kind of rub that foilish in until it's smooth. These you won't have to buff or file or anything unless you have a little lump, but then you'll have to dip again because that's just how it is. So this guy has 2 dips of black. This guy only, or not black, the full coverage. This guy only has 1. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cure this for about 10 more seconds. And then brush it off because now it's actually cured. I'm going to do another layer. And you really can't mess this up. All you have to do is add another layer, and they're so thin that it doesn't even bulk up your nails. So get my little flakies. I don't know what they call them. It's like foil, but different. Just kind of let that sit. Whoops. Then I'm gonna tuck this stuff down. Cure it for 10 seconds. Sorry, I'm not a professional videographer. Haha. Okay, now I'm going to rub rub it in. And see how there's kind of big chunks. I hope I'm not out of, oh, there. Make it smooth. If you, now, going to cure it the rest of the way. 15-ish, 20, depending on what you want. Of course, this swatch won't be as perfect as the one I did last night because I wasn't talking. I was just focusing on the beautifulness of this dip. Okay, so now I'm going to just wipe it. And you can encapsulate it if you want to, depending on how smooth you want it. I do my nails a lot because of peel base, but that's just me. I like change. And I use Beetles gel because it's cheap and it's fabulous coverage. It's thick. Okay, so if this was my real nail, which it would never be because they're gigantic, I would go along the edges too to make sure that I cap in so I don't have any peeling. So that will self-level a little bit, and we'll cure it. And we'll be very careful not to spill this and to get it back in this jar. Because Mama fills her containers up super good, so you always get spillage, which is fine. Please don't change that. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we have Candy is Dandy in a burnished look, and Candy is Dandy in a just regular swatched, not encapsulated. That's why it looks lumpy and not filed. So there you have it, girls. Little tiny brush, gel polish. I have not heard of any polish that isn't gel that you could do this with, but I could be wrong. Like I said, not a professional. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask, and go do your pretty nails. Love y'all. Bye.